versus women. Or women versus men. I don't know. I don't have a preference. Oh man, this one's sloppy. I don't like that. I'm gonna have you take these in a second. Oh, that's kind of sloppy.
You're so quick to happen.
They do. Men versus women. Who's the better species, y'all? Oh wait, that's just humans. Right. It's not like the better gender.
What's up? What's up? I'm gonna see.
I don't know how it could fit women out here. It's kind of like a big word ish. Oh, I had room.
Hey y'all.
Not bad. Women.
You got the same kind of favorites I like at the crib. I respect that.
Good job.
Yeah, you got
What's
the same.
up, you guys?
Yeah, the beef like,
I have like
I love it.
I know I never go
have
live.
2 different.
I never go live. What is up? Astonishing. That is
Now my Sharpie
a
going
great
out.
compliment. Thank you so much, sir. 3,000. Making me blush.
Questions that you always have to ask.
Women. Okay. I really thought Ayana would have like the best handwriting here for some reason.
You know,
So I was hoping you could write for me, but it's fine. Because mine's not all that bag of cheese.
how do I put a caption on here and then it's at the top? Is there like where I can put a caption up here and then just stay there or no?
Oh
Nope, that's something
I feel like he would know better than I would.
You already live?
on YouTube. Yeah,
Alright.
too late.
Uh,
Okay, never mind. Hey y'all, what's goody?
You can go back and edit it though.
It's still not like all the comments are
At the
still
end.
not popping
Oh.
up here for some reason.
We haven't done live yet.
No, but like the ones that you have on yours.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, put it there.
Okay,
The live with though,
okay.
or whatever you want to title it.
Could you do after? Could you put 2? Oh,
I thought I could put. She said she has to work. I could put my cash out. Is there somewhere I can put?
Oh,
that?
you can put that up there too.
Oh, on there. Oh. What's up, you guys? Hey, hey.
I feel like
I am with my friends today. We're about to do a cute little show for y'all. If y'all actually sit and stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We got something fun.
Ayana, did you did you want to take a?
Y'all recognize this guy?
Hello, everyone.
Ayana, did you want to
My little mama.
water?
She over there.
Water?
No. My little mama Jenny. She's over there. You guys, we are at her studio today. We're gonna shoot a fun little show. Okay, Chi-Town in the building. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I've never been there before. Sound fun though.
I don't know why it's not right now.
Thank you. Y'all so
Well, those are just the
sweet.
people that are, because until you go live,
Am I planning
people are
on acting in an action?
Right, but on
with you?
his end,
I
there's
see
like more.
online.
I would love to do action.
I didn't have that issue before,
I've been taking some
but we could
boxing
start.
classes and I go to the shooting range, so that would be really cool.
oh, do you have a gun?
Mm-hmm.
What kind you got?
I'm not saying online.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We go to the outdoor. We go outdoor and we'll do like the indoor joint in Burbank.
Nice.
You don't have one?
I've only been to the indoor, the one downtown.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I am trying a new hairstyle, you guys. This is definitely some different stuff for me, but I'm having fun with her. She's cute. Jordan, today has been really actually peaceful, really beautiful. I hope you're having a great day too.
I say they're not like saying anything, but I'm not really saying anything to them.
Thank you for watching my videos. All this love. Y'all got me feeling love. I love y'all.
Just a little.
He said, I got a Mac 10 Uzi. I'm screaming. That does sound fun, but no, I don't have that.
We're late again. See, you have more than me. I have 2 of those. Whatever. It's fine.
Thank you,
We'll see if it all
Milton.
translates.
Thank
And
you,
if not,
Cooler22.
Well, you want to see these?
Read them to me.
Oh,
No,
Jordan, you're so sweet.
Very good.
yeah.
I love y'all so much.
Yeah, I can just hang.
Cooler22,
Okay,
love you
well,
back.
Let's talk about it. Okay. Y'all ready to start?
Yes,
Would it be
mommy.
helpful too, Matt?
I'm about to start the show, you
like,
guys.
If you see
If y'all want to stay
question or something
tuned.
that doesn't pop over.
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Yeah, and I can pop them up on the screen too, though. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll also
how that
read them
looks.
all.
Just a good view, yeah.
Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for this?
Yes. Oh. Thank you.
Sorry.
TT out here solving issues. Helping. Period. Welcome to the show.
All right, ready?
Let's turn the AC off. No, I'm gonna be hot.
This is your studio. Whatever you want.
It's
Okay.
Chinese world.
All right, you ready?
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wife.
What's up, you guys? Today on A Night with Jenny, we have 2 special guests. We've got Ayona the artist.
Hey y'all.
Yeah. And then we have Team CT all day.
Period. Let's get it.
I used to get mad when we wouldn't say it at the same time in his videos. And we couldn't follow simple directions. He would say, we're going to say it's Team
These
CT
are
all
facts.
day. And then it would be like a couple people just,
And then
oh,
I'm
what
in
are
the
we
bag
supposed
now.
to say? It's like, guys, together. But I think we got it, right?
It's perfect, of course.
In a while.
You have been amazing. Anytime I bring somebody new, then it's like,
Then, yeah,
yeah.
there's like a little lag.
right.
He also has an issue with like repeating things to us because things don't stick.
Well, you know, this isn't bash me day.
No.
And let me tell you what else he does, okay?
No.
So then he don't feed us, and then he does. Yeah, Jenny, what is we doing?
No, not you have an issue. I'm saying there is an issue
Yeah.
of you having to because of like us not. I'm just
Oh
gonna
yeah.
move
No,
on from
real
that.
talk. I'll literally say what's happening. I'm like, all right, so this person's gonna cross here, and then they're gonna go across, and you're gonna say X, Y, and Z. Cool? And they be like, cool. I'm like, action. Wait, what am I supposed to say again? Like, I just you said cool.
And then we just don't. Oh my god.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here with you and ayonatheartist. That is always a pleasure. So,
Good to
you know,
be here. I can't. No, I feel like I don't have as many comments as you do on your end. I don't know why. It's like not
is that the one?
really.
This is
Yeah.
the last one? That's the last one?
Is it 3 X's?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're up to date.
Okay. How's everyone doing tonight? So tonight we have a game called Men versus Women.
Aw.
Need to give it. Did I do enough? 3? Yeah, 3. Okay. Okay. So we will be going through different scenarios, and y'all feel free to give us some more scenarios too if y'all want to, or you can send it in a super chat in case I miss it, because you know, Asian, I got little eyes, I can't really see the
yeah.
comments too well. But if it's in super chat form, it's bolder. So feel free to send different scenarios for us that you think would apply to either men or women, and we have to state our opinion. For example, what's a good example? I don't want to take like one of the good ones.
Okay, you could say who is most likely to do ghosting or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you would, and then we would talk about it.
Immediately, yeah.
He's
That's a
already
good one.
voting. I'm screaming.
And then y'all could also give us your opinions if you oppose our
Yes,
opinions.
type in the comments. I want to know what y'all think.
Okay, so y'all, this is
Love you.
all's fair in love and war, like peace. We're goofy with this. We don't gotta fight. Because I know, like, when it comes to men versus women things, it could get a little heated, but we don't gotta do all that. You know,
no drama.
It's all fun and games.
For sure.
Here's
No
the thing.
feelings are getting hurt.
I'm scared for me because I
He's outnumbered.
already know Ayana from the shot. It's a different type. They speak their mind. They say
I'm
it.
crying.
I'm just gonna be cool, man. Y'all lead the way.
Oh my god.
I'm not confrontational, so we're gonna. It would be hard to even get my reasoning out. Y'all would have to ask very specific questions for me to be able to say why I say certain things. Also, yeah, whatever. Please y'all don't get offended by my answers. Okay,
Of course
we all
not.
have our own
Of course not.
opinions. I feel like like some of y'all might not like my answers or expect my answers, but we can go roll with it.
Who goes more? So answer your own question.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah,
first.
Yeah.
Who goes more, men or women?
Who what?
Who goes? You said who goes
Who
more,
goes?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, goes to.
All right, 1, 2. I didn't say 3, but
What? Hey, Yana, you tripping?
Okay, here's my experience is this answer, men, you guys, because I feel like there is just an avoidance of wanting to have communication. Like they're avoiding proper communication. Where it's like, you know what? This isn't healthy. Or maybe I'm just not interested. So instead, like they'd rather disappear.
Wow. Well, let me say this.
Jinx, you owe me soda.
That's okay.
Jenny.
I'm gonna say, and this is honest. I'm not even gassing you. If a man ghosts Ayana the artist, he is a homosexual man. So
Agreed.
in that regard,
I was wondering that too. Like, who is ghosting?
I didn't mean me in particular. I kind of just referenced like my experience from friends or like homegirls. You know what I mean? Just like not just me. Like I've even had friends that would say like, you know, I'd rather just keep it moving and I don't want to talk about anything. Like I just want to like disappear and that's over. Yeah.
I say women because I'm women. Like
Jenny's from a personal place.
I'm with it.
I'm the ghostie. It's terrible. I've been working on it though. I've been doing a lot better.
Give me an example.
Okay, well, I used to like, whether it's like a friend or someone I was talking to, if I didn't want to deal with them anymore, I would just disappear. I would just go, and I wouldn't give them explanation because I'm not confrontational. I just wouldn't. I would rather not talk about it and just slowly disappear, which I regret honestly because I would have much rather been like left things on, you know, terms where they understand what either of us did wrong. But I've been better. Now I'll like eventually talk to them about it.
I'll give you props because I think the only time we've ever had, and it wasn't even me, I had done something that made you mad and you told me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
But
Fixed
it
it.
took me like 5 years.
I was about to cuss on your thing. Are you serious? 5 years?
Jenny, she's very non-confrontational. But I think that's like an experience that you're having, babe, because my mom, the women in my family, we're gonna talk about it. Like, we're not waiting. You know what I mean? Like we want to bring it up. So I don't know, babe. Like I think that's like maybe how you feel.
That's wild. What are you afraid of when you like? Because afraid of confrontation, not like fighting somebody, but what is the holdup for you and not telling people how you feel?
I'm not good at wording things, and it could come out really wrong or like mean. So like a lot of times, if I'm upset at someone, I'll like bottle everything in and not say anything because I want to like. I'd rather at least wait till I'm level-headed to be able to talk. But they usually cry it out of me because people either want to fight or they want to like try to fix it right then. But you can't fix it when you're heated. You gotta like simmer down.
Wait, Hulk smash. He said Jenny be ghosting the hell out of fools.
Man,
I know it's bad. Not so much anymore. I don't think.
Someone said women ghost more for safety reasons.
Wait, say the someone. Who's the someone?
Mr. MP13.
Okay.
MP13. So yes, for safety reasons, I can understand a woman ghosting because it's like some guys can't catch the hint and are like, are gonna try and harm you or something like that. But I often say women only because there are so many women that aren't mature enough to have a conversation when approached with it, compared to just starting it off.
Okay. Yeah, I think our individual experiences, we might all be right in our experiences.
Absolutely. Well, not yours. You said your friends and women that you know, not you. So from your personal experiences.
Well, some of the friends are the guys that are doing the ghosting. That it's just like, I don't want to talk about this. I'm done. I kind of like.
Can I say something off topic?
What?
I can't. My feet don't touch the ground, so like every time I gotta swivel, I have to like literally like hold your chair and like push myself. And sometimes I accidentally swivel, and I have to like
stable yourself.
I don't know why I felt the need to point that out. I just thought it was funny because I'm over here like just.
Is that the highest your chair goes? You can go higher.
Really?
Yeah.
Won't that make it worse?
Yeah.
Or the same. Or the same. Okay, Matt, do you have the next one for us?
Yes.
Also, when you're done, is there a way to push this a little closer? Because my eyes are not able to view these.
The first one feels pretty easy, but we'll go. Who should pay on the first date?
Ooh.
Oh, baby. So let me start off. Well, we can do it at the same time.
Yeah, we gotta vote.
We
gotta vote, bro.
Also, okay, if there's also a both or neither option.
Oh,
right? So
where is that one?
this is both.
That's okay.
This is
That's neither. I like it.
So we're keeping it simple on our
I like
signage.
I was like, I don't want to have 4 signs. We're gonna like be shuffling.
I'm
sorry. Ish. My eyes must be bad.
You ready to answer? Who should pay for
Look,
the first
he's so excited.
Oh yeah.
He can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Who should pay on a first date?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Hey, what is your answer?
Are y'all gonna wash the
She
dishes?
said
Someone
dine
gotta
and dash.
pay.
That's right.
Wait. It was
both.
It's the key word of should.
Oh.
I don't feel like anyone should have to do anything.
You do.
Are you ready? I said
I like
men.
that answer.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
This is why I should. Well, I didn't just mean to put men, but here's the thing. If a man asks you out,
That's it.
he should have to pay because he asked you out. However, if a woman asks a man out, he's not obligated because it's like, yo, you ask me out, you pay, or we do a both thing. But if I ask you out, I'm paying.
Now that part I agree with.
Yeah.
Like who did the inviting,
Mm-hmm.
but it was the word should for me. I just feel like obligation is weird. Like I don't think that anyone should be obligated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now whether there's a date 2, that is strictly up to how things went.
Mm-hmm.
On date 1.
Yeah.
So say neither pays.
Well, I couldn't vote for should. I just couldn't.
Right.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
So say it wasn't should. Say it was like could. Wait.
Could. It's gonna be both.
Okay.
Like we both could.
If you get asked out tonight and you go out to this dinner and that check comes and he doesn't reach for it.
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I have been invited before.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lovely plan that they made, a restaurant they chose, all the things. And when the check came, I pulled from my card and I was like, oh, well, I'm happy to contribute. And they were like, okay.
Wow.
I was already prepared for that to be a possibility just because, common sense. Like, I'm never going to leave the house without being prepared.
Right.
But was there a day 2? No.
Exactly. Because he set all of this in motion and not expected when you offered, he should be like, no, I invited you out. I got it. That's wild.
So I didn't come forth with expectation, but I did just kind of like peep how I was being handled.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more in a space of just appreciating what someone is willing to do for me versus forcing someone to do something or having them feel obligated to take care of me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, you over here scoring brownie points. I got to do it.
By the way, y'all, if y'all want to donate to Team CT or Ayona's Artist, all of our cash apps are down at the bottom because they are giving y'all their time tonight to give y'all an even better night. So,
Very
So
kind of
sweet.
okay, what's the next one?
All right. Who is better at communicating?
Hold on, man. I'm sorry. These comments got me going, bro.
Yeah, I've been pinning some throughout the night,
dope.
adding it to the screen.
What was the question?
Who is better at communicating?
Ooh.
All right, here we go.
Man, this is why you got to start being specific, yo. Because you got to say who's better at communicating on a specific type of topic.
Right, because we just answered this, Loki.
Yeah.
We can just do it in general and then specify.
All right, and
Who's better at communicating?
Yeah, ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
That's funny.
Hey, someone said neither. Mr. MP13 again.
Hey. So this is why I say men. Men communicate verbally and we communicate with our actions. Women only communicate once a man has said something that they don't like. For example, if I'm like, hey, Anna, how you doing today? And you're like, I'm doing good. And I'm like, okay, cool. Listen, you said you were going to cook and you didn't cook today. And I just want to bring that to your attention. You will be like, well, you didn't go get the groceries. Like you said, you was like, hey, this is deflection. I'm trying to communicate right in the moment.
That is a very specific situation about you getting fed. So that would make sense in that scenario. But I feel like generally speaking, we are called nags in certain senses of the word.
Mm-hmm.
We have also been called the B word because of our communication.
Mm-hmm.
So we be communicating. Now, is the communication healthy? I don't know.
That's a great point.
But we be talking. We overshare.
In the comments, Michael Richardson said women are better at talking, men are better at making their point.
Ooh.
Dang.
Now, he must be a lawyer because that was too good.
That was fire.
That was way too good.
Autumn Reed.
I would just.
I'm gonna disagree because I be making some points, y'all. But I feel it. That's how you feel, sir. Do your thing. Why'd you say women?
Yeah,
I say women because I feel like not me. I'm terrible at communication, so I'm excluded from this one. This is women besides me. They like always want to communicate,
right? And
then the men usually like don't want to communicate with them. Like they don't want to talk, and women are always trying to talk. In this case, I'm the man.
Even if I feel like that's I agree with you, even if it's non-verbal, like if it's physical. Like if I turn inwards, I'm comfortable. Mm-hmm. If I'm like this, get away from me. If I'm like smiling, happy, I'm giving you that vibe, that's communication. If I'm like it's also communication, you know what I mean?
We be talking. I was only thinking about like verbal.
Men don't even be giving all that. Like y'all just be there. You know what I mean? Like y'all don't be giving all those emotions.
They kind of look all the same. Like they're kind of like emotionless physically. So like they could just be sitting there. They could be having a great time or a bad time. It'll just still look like this.
Exactly.
Right?
Well, here's the thing. I'm definitely not here to defend all men, but I will. Points were made, and I hear everything y'all are saying.
So you still vote men?
I vote men only because if we're doing generals, yes, men communicate better because we can tell you how we're feeling. We can tell you what we're thinking. But the problem is when a lot of women, not all,
don't listen,
and they try to reword what the man has said. So if he's like,
the worst way,
I don't want a relationship. Okay, so you're saying you don't want a relationship, but you're doing these things. And he's like,
I was just talking about this earlier.
He said he doesn't want, you know what I mean? So it's about listening.
You know what? If we should talk about, let's vote on that.
Go ahead.
Who's a better listener?
No.
Okay.
The point
of
too, if someone is presenting, all these vibes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If a woman's presenting those vibes for you, or if a man is presenting those vibes for you, are women more likely to assume that this is leading to a relationship, or are men?
Huh?
Like, would you assume if someone's giving you attention and all of these things and the signals are there?
Okay.
Are women more excited about attaching themselves and wanting the idea of that being a relationship, or are men more obsessed with that?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, we all agree.
But here's the thing. I definitely agree. I just think that is there sex involved? Hear me out.
Why does that matter?
I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Is there sex involved? He's giving you the vibes and y'all having all this fun. Is sex involved?
I feel like usually that's part of it.
Okay. This is a 2-part answer. One, if you look at his former roster and you see that you're on the higher end compared to what he's used to dating, then in his mind, all of this is going towards a relationship because you are the first bad chick he's ever had. Okay? If you are in similar company and a lot of the women he's dated have been beautiful and sex is involved, there could be something of him just doing this. This is his MO. And in your mind, you might be like, wow, he's been treating me better than most guys that I've been in a relationship with. So this must be going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the wires get crossed.
Yeah.
It's always about the exes.
I'm gonna say us because even in situations where women are ready to commit like long term, like marriage, we be strongly fucking suggesting. It's like if this does not result in this, I'm fucking out. You know what I mean? Like, so we are immediately looking to be tied down in whatever way that's gonna be. And if we put in some years,
my man.
right? We put some mileage on that thing, like we for sure. Like, what you waiting on? You gonna either lock this thing down, or I'm in my prime. What's happening?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Most women, I'll use my wife as an example. She was not like hinting or rushing me to marry her, but she was definitely giving me that energy of, hey, I'm hot out here. If you ain't trying to make a move, then
somebody
else.
gonna lock this down.
Yeah.
How she give you the energy without saying it?
Well, it was a good woman. Once a woman is a great woman to a man, she makes herself irreplaceable. She makes herself very important in a man's life. So
is very irreplaceable.
yeah. So
That's
once
crazy.
those things start presenting themselves, and you can't remember how to do life without them. Like there was a point before we got married where I hadn't washed clothes in like 3 years, and I was like, man, how do I work a washing machine? How do I communicate with people?
Wait.
Yeah, she made herself like indispensable. Like she would do things for me.
Clothes in 3 years?
I haven't washed clothes at this point now in a decade and 3 years.
So
Don't remember how to do it. But I'm saying, like even when it comes to paperwork, right? Like when it comes to filing paperwork or getting your credit score together, she had started doing all these things I had no idea about, and she began teaching me. Once a woman begins teaching you or educating you on anything, she's already shown her value to be well above any other woman you've dealt with. So that's the same thing a man can do for a woman, and I think you realize that. And I think once you have that, you don't go back to dating the drug dealer guy or the guy that wasn't great at communication or dressing a certain way, because you've been used to a certain lifestyle.
Yeah, you're trying to level it up every time. Yeah.
Oh, I love Tantry, man.
She's dope.
Amazing.
Gemini women are.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm a Taurus.
How do you feel about horoscope?
The best.
Oh, wait. I just thought
Go
of
ahead.
2 more. Okay, let's do the horoscope one. Who's more into horoscopes?
Oh,
As far as like basing their relationships and stuff off of it. That was an easy one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back to the listening one. Who's a better listener?
better listener?
Yeah.
Women listener. What did you say? You said women too?
Yeah.
What are you saying, Jenny?
I'm gonna say neither.
Really?
Because I know, don't come after me. I love you.
No. I'm just shy.
I'm just shy. Okay, so I think men don't listen because like they be repeating, like just doing the same things over and over again as if they've never been told a million times. And then women, I think like they pride themselves on being great communicators, which they are, pero when it comes down to like hearing the men's side of things, I feel like the men's opinion never really gets across because women are usually angry if a man tries to bring up something, kind of like what you're saying before. Like if you try to bring up something that you're upset about, women can kind of get mad at you for being mad because of XYZ. Now, granted, she could have like valid reasons, but it's like his turn to like say what's on his mind or what's upsetting him. And he's just speaking his mind in a calm manner. If the guy's freaking yelling or something, that's different. But if he's like calm, trying to just be upfront about how he feels about certain situations, and she's just like, well, I don't like how you, it's like, now you're not listening. You're just like trying to throw extra, like, it's like one thing at a time. Let's focus on like what he's got going on that he has to deal with. And then we can, but it kind of never really gets there because it's kind of always about like what he needs to be doing better for her. And I'm not saying that they never do, but I feel like men aren't really heard. And with that being said, they don't open up as much or want to be emotional or show their emotional side because they feel like they can't talk because they don't want to upset her. So like they have to bottle in.
Keep going. She cooking. Let her cook. Let her cook.
You know, like a lot of men have to bottle in their emotions because they can get attacked for it. And then when they bottle it in and they decide to ghost, and the girl's like, why? I don't get what happened. It's like, well, did you hear what he had to say when he wanted to say it? You know?
You know what? I don't disagree with you. I do feel like a lot of times men are silenced and told to be more tough and to exude less emotion than women are just normally able to. So I do agree with that. But I do think if you are starting to do the work, like it really just depends on which party is doing the healing work. Like if you're intentional about wanting to be emotionally intelligent along with the rest of the strengths, like not just in the gym, not just like super smart hitting the books, like you're really working on your emotional intelligence, then you can be intentional with the type of communication that you're having. But I do think that's on both parties. Now, do I think that men have a lot of experience with emotional intelligence? No, I do not. I think that women are more able to be free with our emotions. So I think we make a lot of our mistakes early on, whereas men are kind of delayed in their understanding of emotional intelligence. So it takes a little bit longer to get to that point.
I agree. I had to be taught emotional intelligence. I had to be taught how to speak in a way that, because in Detroit, in my household growing up, yelling was the communication.
Exactly.
So when you get into a relationship and you're yelling and you realize you're not being heard because you're not communicating what you are feeling instead of just giving that energy, I had to be taught all of that. And a lot of men don't have the luxury of a patient woman. So I agree.
My dad was actually the yeller. My mom she's never yelled.
Really?
I think that's a cultural thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Asian men be yelling. That's a fact.
It's like a stereotype. That's my parents, like to a T. Like bossy husband who's just like yelling. He made me do math all the time as a kid instead of watching TV. That has no relation to relationships.
Are you great at math still?
Like
Are you great at math still?
I've never been, and he hated that.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
What was your subject?
Writing, like English.
Oh,
Yeah, English.
I will get like hundreds or more. Like I'll get bonus points on anything like English or writing related. Anything math related, like 27. How do you get 27 as a grade?
Here's what made me mad. I was in a relationship with someone like that. I was like, how are you acing English tests, but you're terrible at communication? Like this is
how about that?
So you can express an emote on paper, but you can't talk to me. Something is not happening here. Like, maybe you don't feel safe enough to have the conversation because that could be a possibility.
It could be too like how they were raised or just past relationships of the women not like letting them talk and not making them feel like, because I feel like a lot of guys don't feel like they can express their emotions because of how the other or how they'll be judged for it and just because it's not like the norm. So I think guys, I'm not a man, so I don't know, but I feel like they bottle in there. So it's not that they're not feeling things. Like women sometimes will accuse guys of being emotionless, and I think men have a lot of emotions. They just can't wear it on their sleeves like women can. Like they, I mean, not that they can't, but they like aren't they're kind of
choosing
afraid to,
yeah.
or they just don't feel like it.
Mr. MP13 commented again and said, "Men don't have to bottle our emotions. We choose to. We can change the world of our male engagement. We just don't."
Very true. Meanwhile, it's a lot of dudes in here. Y'all should
There is another one.
Y'all should be sending these ladies some cash apps and some super chats. Is my point.
These are
And CT as well, because y'all, a lot, I have got a good chunk of followers from your followers.
Oh, yeah?
So,
How about that?
So a lot of them will be quoting, I'm Asian a lot, and that's definitely from you. I don't know if y'all knew this. Well, majority of you probably do, because you guys will comment I'm Asian and everything, but that actually originated from this guy.
My people love you. They be commenting on you on videos you ain't even in. And where Kitty at? Man, can we focus on the video?
I don't even read comments majority of the time unless, okay, sorry. That doesn't mean don't comment. Okay.
See what you did?
What I mean is I don't read negative comments
Yeah.
majority of the time. So like I actually have someone who gets rid of all negative comments on my platform.
That's
so if there's any trolls in here, just know you're not being heard. So I hope you feel good about that.
I can imagine what y'all hear though, as women.
Oh my gosh, my haters hate me.
Well, no, I'm not even talking about the haters.
They're bad.
The men and women that love y'all be wild with the comments I'll read. Oh, I just want to whatever to her, or I just want this and that. And it's like, what y'all got to deal with as women is crazy.
You know what? I think that does make it a little creepy being online because you expose yourself to so much energy. It's a lot of random forces coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
But I am just super grateful that there's more of an overwhelming sense of love.
Yeah.
Like everything that I'm seeing, you guys are sending little hearts. And I love you, and I love you guys so much.
They're blowing kisses too.
Right. I feel my love. So that overshadows the sad parts.
That's great.
So this was a comment from earlier from Grade 119. I guess talking about communication, and he said men stick to the subject matter and don't tell 35 stories within the story.
Touche.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't be mad because we like to give elaboration.
See,
We like to elaborate.
Context, right? I guess. Yeah.
I got a super chat.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, Super
BYL, thank you.
Period.
He said, my mother taught me and my brothers that men shouldn't cry or express emotions. So it took me a while to get out of that. Wow, that's not a good thing to teach your kids.
Yeah, I think that people are just going based off what they've learned, thinking that this is going to be the best. You raise strong, silent, tough men.
You can be strong and tough and still
Express yourself.
Yeah.
I cries. I be crying all the time, but you know what happened? It's not dark, but just listen to it.
Okay.
So when my dad died a couple of years ago,
I'm so sorry.
it triggered me to appreciate life, and I was just like, man, I'm able to feel. And from that moment on, even watching a movie, you're like, oh, or a dog video, you're like, oh, you just let it happen, man.
A dog video is
Dogs
funny.
be crazy. I have one.
Dog videos are so cute.
They're the best.
I love an emotional man.
Oh, baby.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
You said you was going to the grocery store. And
So sorry. Sorry.
Recognize that number.
I love an emotional man. I love an expressive man. We are all artists, entertainers, actors. So you guys, we're super used to just being emotional. You have to, in 2 seconds, tap into this character. What's their backstory? Where are they from? What is their traumas? Why are they making this choice in this moment? How do you raise the stakes on this character? You constantly go into that mode when we're diving into this. And so I feel like you're pulling on the spiritual realm to tap into these energies and to activate that. And so automatically you're super sensitive because you're challenging yourself. So get outside of yourself on a regular basis. It's so vulnerable.
let me give you your flowers real quick. Oh, you saying that made me think about this memory of you. First of all, you're amazing at compartmentalizing, right?
Thank you.
And as an artist, as an actress, that's so important. This is like old sketch house days.
Wow.
I said something to make you mad, and I was like, I shouldn't have said that. And you were like, yeah, you shouldn't have said it. And I was like, And I walk away, right? And then Ayana, like I went to like one of the rooms in the house, and then like you came to the back, you were like, so are we gonna be shooting this or what? And I was like, you still want to shoot? And you were like, yes. And I was like, all right. And we shot it. Because, you know, when you deal with people, you're like, you made them mad. That's it. But like you were able to separate, go here, do that, and then go. And it was like, that was amazing. I wasn't used to seeing that.
That's my favorite part of how I contribute in a relationship. Like my friends, Carrie and Nate, shout out to Carrie and Nate. They have this funny sketch called Mad Love.
Yeah.
And it's like they'll do stuff for each other, like they're still taking care of each other, but they're super aggressive with it. It's like, I'm gonna feed you, but like I shove the plate in your hand. And it's like that is exactly how I am in a relationship when I'm loving someone. It's like I am not maybe aggressive, but I'm definitely like, even if you made me upset, I'm still gonna show up for you. I'm still gonna be like team this. We gotta get this done. So a partnership is super important.
That's big.
Yeah,
That is big.
Still gotta keep. I keep like accidentally like kind of shifting, and I have to like, and then I shift too much, and so anytime y'all see me like this, is because I'm trying to. And also because I don't weigh a lot, so I'm kind of just.
You
like,
don't weigh a lot.
Like the chair wants to spin me around. Y'all are stable. Their feet are on the ground.
You are hilarious.
Anyways, okay, next one.
I feel like we kind of covered this one. It's who is more understanding?
Oh,
I know we've been asking all these like communicational.
more
Okay.
understanding.
Next one. I kind of like the next one. Who has more insecurities?
Oh.
Oh.
Alright, 3,
Wait, more?
2.
Wait,
yes,
I don't even
yes.
think. Oh,
3, 2,
I
1.
can't.
Yeah.
Men? Just men?
Am I on the wrong side?
Hey, yeah.
I guess I could have,
I said, okay, I know y'all picked both because, I mean, women do have a lot of experience. But my experience this might be different from y'all. My experience is that I feel like I can be in a relationship. This is a small example. If there is a woman walking by and she has a nice round backside, we're not going to say any bad words. She has that going on. And you take a glance, I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I acknowledge that. That's where we're at.
Okay.
You know?
Oh.
But there's a soft boundary to that. It's like you can't be trying to engage, lingering. It's just like all the air. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
But I'm very like understanding. Like we're human beings. That's a gorgeous human walking by. Absolutely acknowledge. Like let's acknowledge and appreciate the beauty on earth. But beyond that, the engagement, I ain't think.
Wait, you got super chat. I don't know if you want to read that.
Hey.
Hulk smash. He said the last time he cried is when his mom passed in 2007. I'm so sorry about
Sorry
your
to your
mama.
Sending
I
you
lost
love,
my mama
no.
too. Yes, I'm sending you so much love and thank you so much.
You guys.
We got a super chat from Gray. What's up?
Hey.
Thank you. That reminds me of Nate and Carrie's. Oh my God, when you're mad, but still love each other's skits.
See?
They don't talk the whole time, but show love. Yes, we were just talking about that. That's crazy.
Chris Shannon said that's not a gender thing. Back to, I guess, the insecurities.
Okay. Now switch it.
Okay.
So now you said this is how you are as a woman in a relationship.
Yes.
So how are the men's insecurities?
In my experience, because I am an influencer, because I'm also an actress, I just think by nature, I am typically the person who is organically gauging a lot of energy, and it's not within my control. Do I only want it during work hours? Yes. But does it happen outside of work hours? Yes. And I can't control that. I wish I could turn it off, but I can't. And sometimes it is a bit uncomfortable sometimes from the partner, and I have had a lot of interaction about that. It's just like, okay, well, who's this person? And do you need to be dressed like that when you go out? Or do you need to? And I get a lot of like, you want to change who I am, but I kind of want to let you flow and be free and be who you are.
Right.
So that's just my experience.
Here's the thing. One, for everybody watching, wherever you're watching, both Jenny and Ayana are cold. Okay? Without any of these cameras, without any of these sketches, acting, beautiful women with or without makeup. Just know that for a fact. So y'all will be getting that attention and love if y'all never entered social media.
So sweet.
That. Number two, here's the reason why. I'm not defending a man that is trying to change you. It's just to get into the psyche of a man. You ever notice when you're in a relationship, the guy is always glorifying like the hoes. Like you're like, oh man, she doing that, she just this, right?
That's what I'm saying. Right.
And then with your lady, she's like, oh, I'm gonna do that. Like, hey, no. Let the hoes do that. I need you in here reading the Bible with me. Because even if we met you and you were doing all of that, now we got you, we're like, I hold you to a different pedestal and level of accountability, unfortunately, than I do those women who don't belong to anybody.
Yeah.
So, but back to your point with the guy that's doing that, it takes a very secure man to date a beautiful woman. And knowing that, you got to date accordingly.
So stick to your 6s and 7s if that's where you should be.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think date on the ratio in which you want this lady or man to receive attention.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Stick to what your boundaries are. If you know, okay, I just want my man to be behind the scenes. You don't even need to have social media.
Mm-hmm.
And get that guy.
Get that guy. Find him at your local, I don't know, clinic, whatever. You know what I'm saying? At least he's being tested.
Cobra Tay, thank you for the super chat.
Cobra Tay.
Mom taught me to treat women as queens.
Nice.
Amen. Period.
Nice.
That.
That's big. Damn. Okay, I'll give you that insecurity. Only reason I say both is because there are so many women before my lady. Let me say all this. So many women that whenever I do, if I'm somewhere and a woman is giving me energy or we have a, whatever, it's always, oh, well, them girls in California, or I know you see beautiful women all the time. And it's like, hey, why are you giving me the insecure energy if I haven't said to you, hey, you're Ohio 7, but you're LA 2. You know what I mean? Like, unless I live with that, you don't need to give me the insecurity.
Y'all looked at my face. Y'all looking at TT. What?
Ohio 7.
Hold on, that hit on another level.
My state is hilarious.
Yeah.
From that.
Number 9 in Milwaukee, but you're not about to be in Ohio and come out next to Ayana and Jenny and think you're doing something.
I got makeup on my fan.
You know?
They got hot.
TT is hilarious.
True, man.
Wait, now what's the next one?
There was a comment from Autumn Drive.
Yeah, all great.
Men have more insecurities that they try hard to hide. Women have insecurities, but we are allowed to share them freely because it's a marketable, profitable thing.
Ooh, that's real.
Hold on, you gotta read that slower. I've been drinking water.
Oh, snap.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, okay, so men have more insecurities, but they try to hide them. They try hard to hide them, while women, they're more comfortable sharing their insecurities because it's kind of just like the day and age is a little more of a problem.
Yeah.
That's how I
okay.
feel.
I don't know why I didn't get that the first time, but yeah.
That's how
I had to
feel.
reword it.
Oh, you
I also
Little
think that
translation.
we overlook a lot
Mm-hmm.
of stuff, you guys. Like, we will overlook so much stuff. Like, for example, we'll take a guy back for cheating, but men won't take a woman
It's
back if
over.
she cheats one time.
Get out.
She can't even look at another dude.
That's what I'm saying.
How dare you break my heart like this? No, because women, unfortunately, there are support groups. There's a
Support
world
groups.
for y'all after you've been cheated on to help you get over it.
Y'all just go to the
Man.
strip club. That's y'all support group.
That's it.
Ass and money.
Nobody cares how a man feels after he's got cheated on. And it takes a lot for a man to even admit that and to get over that. Woo.
I mean, I wish I could handle a breakup by going to get some hot wings at Magic City in Atlanta. You know what I mean? I really wish.
What's keeping you from
Yeah. What's stopping you?
that doesn't work for women. Like, y'all are able to compartmentalize
like,
in
the
that
longest.
way. We want to cry and play Sade for like 7 weeks until we're over it.
The ugly cry, driving cry.
Eat cookies and ice cream. Like, no, pretty
Could
bad.
it be though that men are masking that, right? They think that they can fix it with the wings and the.
Oh, that was Anita Baker. I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead, man.
It is. I think I agree. They are masking it. I
So
think
maybe
that
they do gotta go through the same motions that.
y'all, they just have delayed. It's delayed. Like they'll stall to the crime.
Oh, they feel worse. I feel like after they try to do all the things to like fill the
It
void,
takes longer.
and then it hits harder after, right?
Have
By
y'all
that time,
two ever
it's over.
cheated?
Yes, in high school.
In high school, huh? Yeah, we see you looking away, Ayana. Go ahead. So you cheated on the guy in high
I am
school?
a reformed, God-fearing woman.
Oh, okay.
I pray for my sins in the name of Jesus.
High school is different because you got a level of, you ain't seen the world yet. So you're just like, oh, I didn't know this was that bad.
I cheated because he was cheating, but I should
Well,
just
all right.
left.
Yeah.
In high school, too.
I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get even, but that's dumb. And then stay in the relationship, like, and then what? We're both just gonna keep cheating. I might as well just be single and just do that.
God.
Ayana, how did you, how many times have you cheated?
Oh my God! He circled back.
I mean,
How many times?
Listen,
literally-
I have
No, guys
asked.
cannot count how many times.
Ooh,
you cheated.
I've asked God to forgive me for my sins. Thing you pray. Like I be trying to be better out here. Ooh, I'm sweating.
I was sweating a little bit ago.
While we're on the topic,
Yeah.
the next one, who is it? Or it's okay for blank to cheat. So who's allowed to cheat?
Oh,
Allowed.
let's call it. Do the countdown.
2, 1.
Come on now.
I knew she was gonna put up nothing.
Let's go. Ayana, what you got?
Oh my God!
What you
Allowed?
got?
Are y'all talking about in society standards or in God's eyes? Because this is all wrong.
Not
Like,
God.
This is not God. This is society.
okay, this makes more sense.
Mhm.
She said, I still vote.
That's-
As soon as she said aloud, I'm like, she's not gonna put any signs.
Allowed? Are you kidding me? First of all, I think why, if we're communicating, you guys, if you need to be with a person who is open to third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, find that person. Like, stop wasting time. It's just like, okay, do you want to bet and then move on? It's like you can't attach yourself and tether yourself to someone who's not going to allow you to fully be yourself because then you're miserable and you're in a prison.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's true.
Like,
But you know what else
be
is true?
yourself.
What else is true? We had asked, but if she had cheated. But so anyway, yeah.
Facts. These are facts. So.
These are facts, Ayana.
CT! Oh my
I'm gonna stall you out. I just wanted you to know. In society, I feel like we glorify men that do it because we're like, it's just because as men, we know, as bad as this is gonna sound, we're able to separate this is meaningless and it was just a moment. And women, when a lot of you guys cheat, it's for a specific reason. He cheated on me, or he's made me feel like I'm less than dirt. Like, it's always those things. It's not just, oh, I like that guy. I want to smash him and get
Not
back
true.
home. Let's hear some.
Not true.
Let's hear.
He wants to circle back so bad.
Let's
Not
bring
true.
it
Not true. I am not speaking for all women,
Uh-huh.
but I am going to say sometimes certain people are just not meant for monogamy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just unnatural for some people, and that's okay.
Yes.
What is not okay is the lying about it, about
Right.
it, lying about who you are, the space you're in life, and what it is that you prefer to do and how you prefer to move. Lying is not okay.
Very true. I'm a fan of I'm a fan of a good lie. If you got a good lie, throw it out. Let's see if I believe
So,
it.
Autumn Jai in the comments again. Everyone is allowed to cheat. The real question is who's better at getting away.
Ooh, getting away
That's
with
the
it.
next one.
Okay.
The next
All right.
one.
Bet.
Wait, okay.
Also
He
obvious.
said, Marcus Smooth says, what's good family? No one, but no one. But if I met one of those two ladies, there would totally be some pressure.
Aww.
That's so sweet. I love that you're not a cheater, Marcus. God bless you. God is good.
Listen,
We need
man.
less of those.
You're not a cheater. You haven't met her yet. Okay? I dare you to come to a concert she's doing and bring your wife. Pay for the meet and greet, and we'll see if you shoot your shot or not.
I'm crying.
It's easy to say when you at home, like, I ain't no cheater. You know, but if I ever met you, my pussy, but nah, man, I want to bring your wife, meet Ayana, smell her hand, and be like, hey, I ain't never coming home no more. That's what's going to happen. But we can't talk about that.
Oh my god.
I'm so okay. I feel like majority of men cheat anyways. And my thing about that is the ones who don't are probably not light skinned, or they don't have it, or they don't have like clout or money, or they're not like the finest dude. Because I know, okay.
They're not light skinned.
That was kind of just a little mini jab, sorry. But
she's like, that was personal.
Damn.
I just think like it's very different, and knowing like my fans know I'm bisexual and understanding the allure of a woman already gives me a different perspective from other women, because they get mad if their men even look at another girl, and it's like you don't you just won't get it. Like there's no like I only have eyes for this person. Like people are gonna look, they're gonna want, are they gonna act on it? Not necessarily, but I feel like most men who, if it's thrown at them left and right, like I have guy friends who literally have cats thrown at them everywhere all the time, and I'm just like, dang, to the point where they're like, I don't even feel like it'll be like the baddest chicks, and they're like, I'm just not moving right now, or like, she's too thirsty, or like they're so privileged. It's such a pretty privilege that these dudes have. So like to not cheat versus like a guy who isn't given the privilege of like baddies consistently. Like it's a little harder. It's a little harder to say, but otherwise, I feel like men, if they're given the opportunity, if Beyonce's freaking all up crawling on you, you're not gonna be like, I'm faithful to my wife. Tell me how many of y'all like don't want a hall pass?
You know what?
Like a second.
I can halfway agree with that when it comes to a person, if their particular vice is like women. Like if that's your vice. But I just feel like the devil can't tempt you with something that's not your thing. Like, if you're not a big foodie, you don't really care about that. The devil can't tempt you with that. Like, if you're not into sex as much as most people, the devil can't tempt you with that. I think you can only be tempted by something that is, like, particularly your vice. So, I think being aware of people's vices is super important.
Bars?
Yes.
Hey,
I want to bring up something that you had told me.
Go ahead. Say the first part of it first, when we just dive into it.
She's like, let me see the lead.
Right.
I don't know. Now I feel like I shouldn't say it.
Go ahead, man.
You just gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
I'm listening.
There was a time years ago I came to you and another friend. I don't even know if I should say his name, Tyree. And I was like crying because I was like, I think my man's cheating on me, and both of y'all are like, and like the lack of not the lack of remorse, but like y'all were just like, yeah, it's another day in LA. I'm like, what you mean? And it was like, you know, Ginny, like every guy's gonna cheat on you. You just gotta find like that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. You worded it a little differently, but it was along those lines, and those words stuck to me ever since y'all said it. Because
I'm glad.
I know it's not the. You know, it's very up in the air. Everyone could have their own opinions about that. But it was like something that all I ask for is that y'all either omit it and you don't lie to me. Like if I don't ask like, oh, did you cheat on me? Then don't just start with like, oh, just so you know, I was at my mom's last night and yada yada yada, whatever.
Oh, to clear his conscience.
Like don't, because a lot of guys be, oh, BYL, thank you for the super chat. because of the impact of my father cheating on my mom, I could never cheat myself.
Boom.
Even when given opportunities, though I have been cheated on. Dang.
That's
Boom.
crazy.
And I love that.
Mhm.
If you are a person who understands karma, whatever energy you put out in the world, you're going to pay that toll. So it's up to you. If you want to be out here lying and cheating, that's fine. Maybe your spouse finds out, maybe they don't. But you're going to get that.
And remember this, when we talk about karma, because a lot of times we say karma and we automatically think it's related. We think it's related to what we did.
Right.
That's not how it goes,
No.
okay? If you, let's say you cheat on somebody, doesn't mean your spouse is going to cheat on you. It might also mean you get into a car accident or you get repossessed.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe you're in traffic and you're on your third right up at work and now you get like it's a different thing. But something's going to happen.
You gonna pay that toll, baby. So it really isn't even like a to the person thing. It's really a spiritual thing. Like putting good out in the world is not only good because people say it is. I just think it's an energy thing. If you put out negative energy, you're gonna get negative energy back.
True.
Also, these same dudes would be so mad if someone cheated on like their daughter or something. But it's okay for them to do it.
I don't know any men that have daughters that have been mad if she says she's a lesbian because that's how much we would prefer for our baby girl not to be hurt by these men.
My dad still doesn't know, but he's a pastor and they don't.
Well, that's different. That's a different level.
They got a whole nother thought process.
If you hear your daughter, let's paint a picture.
He's not here for sure. I would already. He would have bought a ticket.
Absolutely.
Here and used this as, I don't know.
If you had a daughter and she was thick, fellas, let's say she's 22 and she thick. If she come home, you like, please don't let her be pregnant. Please don't let her be dealing with some guy that's treating her badly. If she says, Dad, I'm a lesbian, you'd be like, oh, thank God. All right. Ain't nobody smashing my baby. That's what men are thinking.
That's horrible.
These are the facts, man.
It's horrible.
Oh. Anyways, we got.
Oh, yeah. What's the next one, man?
Yeah. Well, there's a comment that kind of made me laugh from T-Dog. It says, back when you're talking about the light skins, says, see, this is why white brothers like me get hate from dark skinned brothers.
Show is, fam.
Or blame your fellow light skins. What do you mean? Why me?
I don't think all
Like,
light
all
skins
felt
be
like they
cheating.
team up. Like, they got like Wednesday night meetings.
Just the ones that be like.
You know it's Wednesday day meetings. They can't come out at nighttime. They
All,
don't feel safe in the evening.
all light skins don't be cheating. They do get a lot of overwhelming energy. Like, we all get the same overwhelming. We get energy like light skinned dudes get energy.
No, I know. That was just a personal jab.
I know that was the personal part, but I just kind of mean like I think
No, I agree.
anybody who's lit, like it don't even matter. You could be lit energy wise, you could be lit financially, lit popular.
Yeah.
Like if you have positive vibrations and good energy and good vibes, a lot of people are drawn to you. Then you know you just gotta decipher what you're gonna let in and what you're not.
You a fan of the light skins as well, Anna?
I have dabbled, but I don't have a preference. Like my dating
same.
chart is all over the place.
Nice. Great answer. I was about to leave. So great answer. Jenny be, man, you be like, hey, Jenny, who do you think is attractive? She'll fill up a picture of like 10 dudes that are all yellow. And you're like, oh, man. No dark guys?
She like them pretty.
Yeah, you notice how she whispered the yeah, same?
I like everything.
No, you do not. You like them light.
For sure that.
Who even said
I give you this. You dated all light guys. I've seen you date one brown dude. No, one brown dude and one unattractive brown dude. Ella Paul, even inferring the other dude was attractive. But my point is, the super unattractive dude, I was like, you let him smash?
Oh my god.
And then I can see why women would think the brown skin dude is attractive. He ended up being a liar, and you were like, oh, I was like, man, these light skinned dudes are trash.
You know, I thought given the one that I wasn't physically attracted to would like be different.
Switch it.
It wasn't different. It wasn't different.
They're the same.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
my
I was like, at this
God.
point, I'd rather be cheated on by someone fine.
You know what? I think if we're setting intentions before going into things, like we set intentions for our careers,
Yeah.
and we'll set intentions for like our families and stuff, but I don't think that we do that for our lifelong partners. And for me, if I'm going to be tethered to somebody, I honestly want to aspires to have some of the qualities that this person has. Like if you're good with your family, if you are, you know, a good communicator, if you pray often, just like certain things, I want to definitely look up to my partner and be like, you know what, I need to do more. I need to read more books or whatever. I don't want to have another partner that's just like, okay, you just look good. So what? Okay, you got money. So what?
You want them to inspire you.
Yeah, like this got to be lit while I'm over here. I'm learning some things or something, you know?
Yeah.
Are you ready? I'm about to pitch you something.
Oh Lord.
I'm about to pitch you something. He prays all the time. He's not financially stable. He is always educating you on something. He has his life together. He's just not financially together.
Right.
Let's say he's older than you. He ain't even got the bald head. He got the hair. You know how?
Oh my God.
Remember Carl Winslow from Family Matters? He didn't have it fully bald, but he had like the sides, right?
Cul-de-sac.
He got the cul-de-sac, right?
This is a setup. This is not.
He got the cul-de-sac, but he's genuinely a great guy. Nothing of what you dated. What are you doing?
Just because he prays?
No. He has everything on your list except finances, and he's not pretty.
You're not giving me the balding guy who won't let it go.
Okay, let's choose a different hairstyle.
I think that's a good example.
That's a great. Come on now.
Because that you're not clearly you're not physically attracted to this make believe person.
A guy who's balding though, bro. That's
okay. All right, how about this? Let's switch it. He got hair, right? But he got the weight loss surgery, and his arms.
So specific.
He still got the.
Why he gotta have all these physical issues?
He got the Ziploc skin. What are you doing?
I'm not pulling up with Ziploc skin. That's not fake.
He's skinny now,
bro.
He just got the excess skin.
I'm not expecting somebody.
See, you don't want to be blessed.
I'm not expecting.
He got everything else.
I'm not expecting America's Next Top Model, no, but I'm definitely not feeling
Ziploc
balding or loose skin guy.
Oh my God,
got a couple super chats.
But when you hug him, he's super solid. He just got.
Marcus, thank you for the super chat. It's because Jenny is. How did the saying go?
Probably Asian joint.
Is Asian? Wait, what? What's that? What you mean?
Is that the same person as this, or is that's the
No,
new
that's
one?
a
The green
different
one.
Yeah. Can you please elaborate, Marcus? Great, thank you for the super chat. Question to all: who have y'all felt you had the most chemistry with when filming content? Oh wow. CT, you're excluded. Just say your wife.
Well, shit. All right.
Well, he wants to answer.
I'll go last. Let the ladies.
Yeah, don't be bound by
Who have you felt you had the most chemistry with when filming? The most?
The most.
Tough.
Somebody says you gotta be a male
Probably-
supermodel to date me. I'm crying.
You gotta be a who?
A male supermodel to date me.
Hey,
No, that's not true.
because he can't have
That's
his
not
Ziploc
true.
skin.
Stop, Jenny.
It's not. What?
Why are you laughing so hard?
Have all her exes been beautiful?
Oh my God, Jenny.
No.
No, that's why.
That's
it's
not
That was a
true.
quick no.
That's why it's funny.
No.
It's like, at least be a great person
Mhm.
all around.
Period. Say that.
And bring us peace.
Lord.
Okay.
Sorry.
We have to answer that question.
What do you think?
Yeah, you have another super chat. So do you want to answer this one first?
Yeah.
before we read the-
Who have y'all felt you had the most chemistry with when filming content?
These are my people.
Right.
Well, I've dated two of them.
Well, no, not.
Two and a
Oh,
half.
Jesus Christ! I don't think they're talking about
What are they talking
that
about?
chemistry.
There's like
They're
why
talking
is
about-
you're
excluded?
Well, I don't know. It says that you're excluded. Just say your wife. So I feel like that's what he means.
Yeah.
Okay, I took that a different way then.
I know that it could be.
Yeah,
like,
I read it
creative
now, I read it.
chemistry,
I read it the
right?
point.
Yeah, I thought it was just like have more fun your chemistry with, but they're talking about chemistry like you're
Yeah.
attracted to, and that's why you said
That's
that.
how your brain has to work because you're married.
Do I have to say the names? Can I just say my ex?
There you go.
Yes. That's my answer. Your turn.
Okay. I have chemistry with nobody because these are people who are going to be in my life for the rest of my life. So,
You don't
these
mix
are
work and play.
Yeah, these are
That's good.
temporary connections. Like if you're gonna be here for a minute, we not even thinking about it. You know
What if they've been around for so long with you and they shoot the shot? You've known them already now, and y'all
That
had
could be
chemistry.
something great.
All right, that's the face.
For
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
you're gonna be gone, and then
I'll say this. Now that I know that's the answer to the question, aside from my wife, this was year one of shooting content. There was a girl I was shooting with. No, this is the truth. There was a girl I was shooting content with, and I fell in love with her. Like, we weren't doing anything crazy. It was just like her essence, her energy. I was just falling for it, and I knew I was tripping. And I was like, I can't shoot with her anymore. I couldn't even have her around.
Oh no.
Yeah, Tange is always like, Tange is a different type of woman. Tange is the type of woman that will see a girl that she feels is my type and be like, go get her. And I'm like, yeah, but this girl was just, man. So what's the next question?
T-Dark says he said Persephone with his eyes.
No, I did not. Persephone is like
amazing.
Persephone is like that fine ass play cousin that you got that hug you a second too long. You're like, hey, all right now.
Oh, Mario,
Go.
not play
Back up.
baby.
Okay, the other super chat from
Thank you,
BYL.
BYL. Real talk, CT. When my daughter, who is in her late 20s, came out in
High school.
my wife was disappointed.
You said it was English, but you out here tripping. All right, well,
My wife was disappointed, but I was delighted. But then in college, when she said she was actually bi, I was disappointed.
see, no man want to see his daughter get that work.
Get that work.
You don't want to. Every man at
That thought
Christmas,
doesn't want to cross your mind.
when I've been at girls' houses and I met their families throughout holiday seasons, I saw the look that dad gave me, and I was like, "You're right to look at me like that. Like I'm giving her the work."
That because he knows that is his karma.
That's his baby. That's his karma. That's crazy.
That is his karma.
That's crazy.
What you put out in the world, you are afraid of what that man is going to do to your child.
Woo.
Be good, men. Be good to these ladies.
Child.
Matt, do we have another one?
We do. Sorry, I was like going through the comments. Did we? I don't think we did this one yet. Who is more stubborn?
Oh, come on.
Wait.
He's ready.
Ready.
Wait.
All right, here we go. 3, 2,
Why can't I have
Go. You both are neither. I said 3, 2, 1.
I'm still thinking about it.
There you go.
CT,
Yeah.
you are a Taurus.
What's going on?
You do not need to
What's
even
up?
be voting in this because
Oh,
what did you know you stubborn?
Stubborn. It's like
That's a part of his zodiac.
I'm telling you. All right. It is. You're right. You're absolutely right.
The fool.
You're absolutely right. I can't even argue with that. You're absolutely right. I personally am very stubborn. Yeah. That's true. You ever just get hit with facts and you can't be like,
Gotta sit and process.
that's process.
I'm
Yeah,
crying.
Why do you say both?
I think it's both because I think women have their stances on certain things, but I think men have their stances too. And you see these podcast people, all they want to do is talk about, when a man, when a woman.
How they
It's
be?
just like,
I didn't be moving their shoulders.
I'm crying. And with the slow motion music in the background, it's just like, this is so much. But it's like these reels of these podcast people about men and women and their opinions. I think that we're both stubborn. I really do. We're not giving each other the benefit of the doubt that, you know what, maybe let me like listen to what he or she is saying and give a little bit.
You are very emotionally mature. When did this happen for you? Like, had you always been like this? Or was it like a relationship you had where you're like, all right, I'm now grown?
I think it comes from being in several long-term relationships. Like I've done a 6-year bid, I've done a
A bid?
5-year bid. Like these are bids because it didn't work out. So, wasted my goddamn time.
Bid.
No, I'm kidding. I learned.
You learned a
I
lot.
learned a lot of lessons.
We could have learned them quicker, but yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, in those times for sure.
How about that?
Jenny, why'd you choose both?
I chose both because I was trying to figure out who was more stubborn, but it seems I feel like it's pretty equal. I think everyone's just stubborn in general. I know I'm stubborn as heck. Like if someone tells me not to do something, I'm gonna want to do it so much more.
Y'all both earth signs too.
So much.
Cap and Taurus energy.
Like, don't tell me not to do something, which is horrible. But that's why I believe that relationships shouldn't have rules. Like, a lot of people be setting rules in relationships. Like, he can't do this, he can't do that. I'm like, you tell like a dog to not go after a bone, and he's only gonna go after it.
But sometimes you just want to see what's better. Like sometimes as a friend, you see what's better for your friend than they see, and then being stubborn.
People are gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. So it's like you can tell your person all day long what you want them to do and not do, and they're still gonna do it. Like if they're not doing something based on you, then they're just gonna do something behind your back.
Yeah, I think the let them theory is so important for me. Like I am the type of person that's kind of what I said about the dinner and going out with the person the first time. Like I want to see what you'd rather do because that way I can make my choice. I don't want to mask who you are character-wise because then we're just going to waste each other's time.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and reveal who you really are because if I keep trying to mask it and cover it up and control the situation, I'm wasting my own time controlling the energy.
Wow.
Yo, Tange has always been a proponent, I think I will use that word, of making sure I'm always me and never watered down or masking that. And I think it has something to do with us being like such good friends first because she got a chance to see the real me. So when we got a relationship, and I would be like, and she's like, no, that's not you. Go back to that guy. And I'm like, that guy?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, here we go.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How long were y'all friends before you dated?
We were friends for about 2.5 years before she let me inside. And then and then from that, we just been rocking.
I'm crying. 2.5 years funny. I was gonna say that a Gemini Taurus relationship is a best friendship for sure. Like, I immediately get like so many of my homegirls and like guy friends are my best friends are Taurus.
That's big.
Mm-hmm. I love my Capricorn, Jenny.
Thanks, I'm a Gemini. Matt, you want to do just like a couple more and then we can exit the building?
All right. Who is more manipulative?
Ooh.
Wow. Do the countdown.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, here we go again. Can you?
3,
We got an hourglass here. Can we?
2, 1, go.
Oh, we all agreed once.
Everybody.
Yay! For the first time.
Man.
No, we done this already.
Oh.
Damn.
Every book you read in the freaking library is about manipulating someone into thinking or being a certain way. Every
True.
single book.
How do you know it's every book? We read every single book.
Well, I'm just the author is trying to get you to have this train of thought. Like this author wants you to now jump into their world and think like them, and whether you adapt that to your lifestyle or not, that's just the goal. It's like cook like this, be like this, think like this, make money like this. Do your taxes like this. It's like
Touche.
yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I didn't even think
That
about
comes
that.
from a bias, like having a perspective. There's like an inherent bias.
Y'all,
Absolutely.
she's fine and smart.
I'll be
Yeah.
hiding in the house. Don't tell nobody
That's
nothing I
crazy.
said tonight, please.
Man.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Why do you say both, Jenny?
Huh?
Why do you say both?
We don't even remember the question anymore.
Manipulate.
I'm just thinking about how
Who's
great
more
she is.
manipulative?
Oh, baby.
She's like, how do I top that answer?
I know. Same. What you said. That's hard because I was like, they'd be manipulating in different ways.
Mhm.
Like women. Who do I start with first? Men, it's obvious. Like women will bash men all day on them being narcissistic, and all the other terms they use. What are all the millions of terms that women use besides ain't-ish towards men?
Yeah.
Because they claim that they're like just manipulative in a lot of different, I guess one way, really.
Yeah.
But I think women on the sneaky side be manipulating them too, because just like talking about earlier, when a man brings up an issue of something like he's upset about, somehow the woman will just start crying and making it about her, and next thing you know, the man's consoling her. And that happens in so many of my friends' relationships, where like the man tries to bring up something that upset him and the girl ends up crying and the guy ends up apologizing, and vice versa. It's like that's manipulation. And then people can also be, I talked to my friend the other day about something called accidental manipulation, not intentional, unintentional manipulation. Like you could just do it without like realizing that you're manipulating someone, because you just, like when, aside from the women crying thing, that's a tactic for us, obviously. But aside from that, like sometimes we don't even realize what we're doing. We're just stating our emotions and it's overlapping theirs, and we don't realize what we're doing. It's not like our intent is to like make sure we're not the bad guy and to flip it on you, but it happens. So we're not like trying to hurt y'all or trying to not listen or trying to bash you guys in any way. It's something that just happens because we're just upset. We just want to get our point across as well, because chances are if y'all are bringing something up that hurts you, it just reminds us of something that y'all did. And so instead of hearing y'all out, we end up bringing up like our side, and it ends up just...
You know what? That was great. I want to hear CT's opinion.
Oh, I got nothing before you can say.
Oh.
Yeah, I got nothing. You go ahead.
I was going to say, it's first of all, that's like a power play. Like, we want to win. Like, whoever in the
intentional,
they want to win. And then you said something. What was the last statement you said? You said something about crying and, oh my God, whatever you just said, it hit something for me.
Like women flipping it?
Yeah, like she said something about
like we don't like we make them the bad guy because we don't want to be the bad guy, and we want, like, we're supposed to be at fault, but we make it, we flip
Like
it.
Yes, I was gonna say we'll use our feminine wows to. It's kind of like Eve, girl. She got this man to eat a whole apple, and now the world is on fire. He's struggling. I got
Oh my God, that's another part of manipulation. It's like seduction.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
We can use that for everything. Women will withhold sex as like punishment to manipulate them into giving them what they want.
So Autumn Jai in the comments, women are masters of manipulation, but men will attempt to manipulate more. It's a personality trait that carries into all aspects of life.
Wow.
Okay, but we do got some super chats.
Marcus, thank you for the super chat. That's what a great leader does, manipulate. Oh,
wait, someone said that too over here. They said manipulation is not always a bad thing. You can manipulate people into being better people.
Wait, what? You read that fast.
Maybe
manipulation, you can sometimes manipulate people into being better people. It is influence. You know what I mean? If Hitler can convince a whole group of people to annihilate a race, you know what I'm saying? You can also, as a leader, manipulate people into being great. Like Obama.
Jordan Taylor, thank you for the super chat. It's wrong to manipulate others for their own entertainment. Oh yeah, that's even worse.
What was the other one? Question? Or they were just saying shout out? I don't think it's shout out. The green one.
Oh wait, hold on.
Ayana, you weren't here last week.
No, I was not.
Hold on. I'm everywhere. Let's start from, okay, we already did. It's wrong to manipulate others for their own entertainment. Okay, go to Bizlo. Biz, what's up? Biz the OG. Yo, great cast tonight. CT, a funny dude.
Thank you.
He's great. You're hilarious.
He is
actually. Like,
Thank you.
I could. Anytime I shoot with him and I'm behind the scenes watching, I literally have to cover my mouth from laughing because I don't want to break. And he does a great job of not breaking. And I know you're not breaking face. I know it.
You're not breaking face?
I recognize it when you're trying not to, and you do so good. I'm like, dang, I'm back here dying. He wants to laugh so bad. I wish he could.
Oh, man.
Because he been getting some funny people on his stuff, and then the combo is just crazy. Okay, so we got thank you, Bislo. So what's after that one? Or do we need to go the other way?
We got.
Oh no, my computer's gonna.
Oh, there you go.
That's not good.
Great, thank you for super chat. Ayana, you weren't here last week, so you got to answer too. Oh God!
What?
I thought you were trying to avoid this, but
I was like, no, I
You
wasn't
ain't
here
gonna have
last
you
week.
on the charger, will it?
Huh?
The
No,
second
no,
part.
no. You can switch on.
So,
Matt, can you switch chargers?
oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so F, Mary, kill,
Uh-oh.
King V, Troy, or Minx. I know. I didn't want to answer either.
I'm not answering that. Oh hell
for
no.
me, Lisa Yarrow, Amy Jackson, and Shira. What?
Y'all just
Yo,
making shit up.
wild. But yeah, let's hear the answer. Let's
Wait a minute, don't roll it back over here.
King V, Troy in LA, or Minx.
I'm
That's a
I'm not
crazy
doing nothing with none of them people.
with none of them people.
Those are my homies, and that's where we gonna do that. Ooh, wee Lord.
All right, I'm gonna answer. Let's see. Lisa Yarrow, Amy Jackson, Shira. I'm going to marry Lisa Yarrow because we gotta support our sisters.
Period.
I'm going to. Okay, for the purpose of this only, I'm going to F Amy Jackson, and I'm gonna kill Shira. And I'm gonna tell you why. The only reason I'm killing Shira is because All American Basketball.
Oh.
So the only reason I'm killing Shira is because we were supposed to shoot 2 weeks ago, and she was on her way for hours, and was like, "Oh, we'll just do it next time." And I'm like, "I wrote this specifically for you." So yeah,
No.
so I'm killing her for that reason. That's the only reason.
Wait,
And she didn't show up to a shoot.
I'm smashing Amy,
Oh, and Shira
killing
said
Shira, and I'm
Oh,
marrying
dang. Yeah.
Funny.
Kim.
I do be kind of nervous casting Shira sometimes. But I love you though. Could we go through this question? Is messy, someone said.
Jenny?
Could we go up a little bit? And because I feel like that's the bottom, right?
Yeah, we caught up on super chats.
Okay, because I feel like I kind of half read the other ones. Did I? Or did we fully?
There was this one,
Okay, no, wait. I read that one.
and then there was this one.
Okay, no, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to go in order because my mind's.
Yeah, we were going in order from the bottom. Yeah.
You know, being crossfaded is crazy. Like you can't
No,
pay
it is
attention to
super
nothing. Everything is slow motion. So,
How was it?
was that all of them? I feel like we could do like literally one more and then that's it.
All right. Let's
The
do it.
finale.
Yes.
I'm not doing nothing with none of them people. I can see you being on like TMZ, and they'd be like, "All right, so Ayana, this is we love to have you here. Your movie comes out next summer.
Oh my God.
Who are you gonna F, marry, kill? Ryan Reynolds, Morris Chestnut. I'm not doing nothing with none of them people. This is TMZ. You gotta give us something. I'm not doing nothing with none of them people.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
I don't think we did this one. Who lies the most?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay, both. Let's go down the line. Ayana.
I think men are known liars. Women are better at covering it up.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Jenny, what you got?
I feel like more women have been honest in their relationships because they're always the ones like being mad at the dude for everything. So I feel like they're being honest with their emotions and stuff and getting mad at him for lying and being dishonest. And whenever girls start a sentence off with men ain't ish, I feel like that he either A, cheated or B, lied, which they're both kind of the same thing.
Very true.
So
But we lie in other ways. Like we come out with a waist trainer on. under the
Hey.
dress.
Oh wow.
Hey.
Like we lie with lashes and weave. Like
Oh my
Hey,
God.
the artist.
we be lying.
I love you.
These are facts.
Like,
That is true. Only reason I say men is because I know there are a lot of men that feel they can't be themselves in their relationships, and relationship means friendships with other men, friendships with women, their family relationships, and their romantic relationships. So I would say men. Plus, the way men lie about things is crazy.
I like your honesty.
Yeah,
I love you.
appreciate it.
somehow I was in jail. What?
It what? Show me the rap sheet. Oh,
Where's
I
the
called
mud?
lady earlier.
Dang,
That's
I
wild.
was gonna bring something up, and I was waiting for you to be done, and I forgot. I should have just said it. What did you say?
I said
Lying with waist
'cause
trainers.
We lie.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's kind of off topic-ish. I'm sorry,
Hey.
my ADD-ness. Talking about makeup. He hates makeup.
Hey, yo, hey, man, look.
First of all,
I appreciate everybody.
Put on the
Thank
spot.
you for having me, man. This has been fun. This was so
He
fun.
went on the
Matt, always a pleasure. Getting the kick with Ayana, what? And Jenny? Incredible evening.
spot.
Gotta get out of here. But
all right, y'all.
any
Thank
other
you
time.
so much for
Oh,
tuning in.
come
One more time, we got Ayana the artist.
Love you guys.
TT. And we will see y'all next week.
Bye.
So, that was fun.
This was so cool, y'all. Thank
wanna
you
end your
so much for
broadcast over? Oh, you
coming
ready to
in.
do it?
Yeah, cool.
I'll see you
Yeah, you
next
about to
time.
say the makeup shit, these girls. But,
Sorry.
and what this? It's like, oh.